What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Coin Junior channel, and today we're going to be going through some breaking news and some latest updates from the Sam Bankman-Fried and CZ's beef, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'm not going to call it beef. All right, so just a reminder, okay, for this video I'm not trying to spread any fear, any uncertainty, and any doubt. Okay, I'm just covering the news, so do your own research, and if you want to invest based on this news, I suggest you to don't do it. Okay, do your own research, all right, because everybody has their own opinions. Okay, so let's get straight to it. As you can see right here, Solana is one of the biggest losers of the day, dropping down to the $25 mark. Okay, so the previous week it closed below already, so it is showing a bearish sign, but I'm not saying that it's gonna go down even further. Okay, so we still gotta look at a macro picture, so let's take a look at the daily chart. All right, so today, as you can see, it's suffering a significant loss since last week. Okay, it enjoyed a slight rally and then it just go straight down. Okay, so one of the reasons why Solana has been dropping down so much, it's because it's heavily correlated to FTX. Okay, so that is one of the main reasons why Solana is suffering a collateral damage. Okay, so let's take a look at why are the crypto markets crashing today. Okay, so after a momentary relief in later October, which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't FOMO, okay, because you don't know what the news are gonna say, you don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, so I did not see this coming, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so we witnessed Bitcoin crossing the $21,000 mark and Ethereum going over 1600. Okay, the rally did not last very long, and at press time, which is today, BTC had fallen 5.4% and Ethereum fell by 7.2%. Okay, so the entire crypto market fell below the $1 trillion mark again. Okay, so the traditional markets are still continually rising. Okay, but for crypto markets, we're not enjoying this time. Okay, so as you can see, why the crypto markets falling, Binance and FTX is back and forth, and US midterm elections, and the Federal Reserve, it's about to release its CPI numbers on the 10th of November. Okay, so the situation is kind of dire, but we're still holding on to hope. Okay, so we have a lot of bearish news today, but please don't take it negatively. Okay, just take it as a news source, just an update. Okay, don't trade with the news. Okay, this is just an update, and we're just here to trying to find some positivity inside this negativity. All right, so let's take a look at one of the breaking news today before we get into our headline. The SEC wins case against crypto company LBRY. Okay, so LBRY is a decentralized social media. Okay, so it has been under a lawsuit by the SEC since 2021. Okay, but we finally have an update that the SEC won its lawsuit against blockchain-based publishing company LBRY on Monday. Okay, which is yesterday, which is today actually. Okay, so the SEC sued LBRY last year, saying that the New Hampshire-based company violated US law by selling its LBRY credits without registering them as securities. Okay, so the LBRY, this company actually countered the lawsuit by saying that they didn't receive any fair notice by SEC to register with them. Okay, and obviously it was pushed back, it was denied, and now the LBRY is deemed a security. So why does this impact the cryptocurrency market? It is because almost every cryptocurrency now is under fire. Okay, so every cryptocurrency now is under the risk of being deemed security. Okay, so if it's deemed security, the SEC will have full control over the cryptocurrency market. Okay, it is simple as that. All right, so this is one of the breaking news, and this is one of the bearish news today, and it's one of the major news because the SEC is a major law firm. It's a major government lawmaker and institution in the US. Okay, so if in a really bearish kind of sense, the crypto market will respond to this news as a really bad precedent. Okay, it will set a bad precedent to the entire crypto market, but we'll see, and we'll just have to wait for updates. And also XRP and Ripple will be heavily under the spotlight, okay? But all of us know Ripple and XRP are currently having an advantage over the SEC, okay? But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, this is one of the bearish news. And so let's get into what Sam Bankman-Fried replied to the CZ Binance's statement yesterday, okay? So CZ Binance, they actually was transparent about their actions against the FTT token, okay? So for those who didn't watch my video, or for those who are not caught up with the news, Binance is looking to liquidate FTT tokens, okay? Because due to the Alameda balance sheet, okay, it is kind of iffy. It was kind of weird because the FTT tokens just seemed to come out of nowhere, okay? And there's questions about insolvency on the FTX side, okay? So for those who don't know what insolvency means, I'm gonna put it right here. All right, I'm gonna put it right here. So let's get to it. Okay, a competitor, which is Binance, is trying to go after us with false rumors. FTX is fine, assets are fine, and he has a threat. Okay, FTX has enough to cover all client holdings, which means they have enough liquidity, they have enough money to cover all client holdings. We don't invest client assets even in treasuries. We have been processing all withdrawals and will continue to be. Some details on withdrawal speed, banks and nodes can be slow. So this is kind of contradictory to his comments, okay, because he's heavily pushing for regulatory actions, but sure. And before I continue, I'm not pinning SBF or I'm not pinning CZ against each other, okay? This is just news. I'm not trying to be like, FTX is trash, get out of FTX, Binance is trash, get out of Binance. No. I'm not spreading this kind of agenda, okay? This is just news, and it affected the market, so we have to address it, okay? So FTX is heavily regulated. Even when that slows us down, we have GAAP audits with over 1 billion excess cash. We have a long history of safeguarding client assets, and that remains true today. I love it, CZ Binance, if we could work together for the ecosystem. Okay, so he wants to work with CZ Binance to clear up some misunderstandings. He wants to prove his innocence. He wants to make sure that FTX and Alameda is in the clear, okay? But we still need more solid evidence, okay? So to more in-depth about this feud, okay, Twitter is calling it, okay? I'm not calling it. It's just difference in opinions, okay? So Miles Dusher, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, bro. Sam Bankman-Fried was once admired as the king of crypto, okay? Now Alameda and FTX are rumored to be on the brink of insolvency, okay? So let's take a look at this thread. We're gonna go through it really quick, okay? So I'm not gonna spend too much time, okay? For a long time, SBF was idolized in the space, okay? Famous for his arbitrage trading, founding FTX and Alameda, hugely successful investments like Solana, okay? And he actually earned an estimated net worth of 10 to 14.5 billion at his peak, okay? So this is why Solana is crashing, okay? Because FTX and SBF holds tons of Solana, okay? So if there is risk of insolvency, SBF is gonna offload his Solana or any other assets, okay, to make sure that they have liquidity in hand. So this is why Solana is heavily correlated, and this is why Solana's price is crashing, because a lot of people are trying to get out of Solana, okay? But I suggest you to do your own research, okay? For me, Solana is a great technology, so do what you want with it, okay? So in recent times, FTX has been extremely busy leading huge fundraising rounds for new projects, okay? Namely Aptos and Layer 1 blockchain suite, okay? So SBF is heavily invested in both these projects, okay? Sam was invincible. Despite Luna causing chaos, he used the situation as leverage to continue an aggressive expansion plan, okay? He bailed out a lot of these DeFi companies. Okay, as we all know, in the background there were some cracks, okay? So Alameda CEO Sam Trabucco suddenly resigned. Okay, so which is kind of a it was kind of a sign or some sort. Okay, and additionally a month later, FTX president Brett Harrison stepped down. Okay, another high-ranking personnel in FTX resigned. Okay, which was kind of it wasn't concerning, but it raised some questions. Okay, so these resignations occurred just before it was revealed that FTX was facing some legal trouble in a form of securities regulator probe. Okay, so it was under fire by some legislation. And also, something to note, SBF has a clear interest in politics. Okay, so he donated a lot of his funds to political campaigns. Okay, so namely, you can see right here, I'm not gonna go through it. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. This comes after his plan to donate $1 billion in the 2024 US presidential election. Okay, Sam has political interests at heart. Okay, so this, I'm not saying this is really major, but because there's like a really divided political interest, okay, in the United States, so this might play a part in the future. All right, so public sentiment was becoming more negative towards Sam. All right, so has seemingly supporting the bill. Okay, but despite Sam trying to play the good guy on Twitter, there were clear red flags throughout the bill which could pose significant threats to DeFi. Okay, so he was pushing heavily for crypto regulation. Okay, so multiple key industry figures have spoken out against the bill, most notably BitBoy, who is working on his own. All right, so whatever, another influencer, and he created some controversy on his stance on Blacklist interview. Okay, so he just wants regulation. All right, so the public damage for Sam was immense. Okay, sentiment shifted and people realized his intentions may be different from what was first thought. All right, so this is why you always do your own research and don't just fully trust someone or some project. Okay, do your own research, be objective. Okay, be rational. Okay, so concerns started to bubble on Wednesday when Alameda's balance sheet was leaked. Okay, the net equity in the Alameda business is actually FTX's own centrally controlled and printed out of thin air token. So this is the reason why Binance and CZ wants to liquidate FTT tokens, okay, which is the native token of FTX. Okay, so Alameda Research has 14.6 billion of assets. Okay, for assets they have 3.66 billion FTT, 2.16 FTT collateral, 3.37 billion crypto, Solana and lock Solana and USD cash and equity securities. Okay, most net equity tied in completely illiquid altcoins. So this is the most concerning part, and this is the reason why Binance is trying to get out of this situation. All right, so let's just skip all of these. All right, here more rumors started to proliferating and the FUD machine entered full force. Allegations of FTX's insolvency started circulating. Okay, FTX is insolvent and we got proof. Okay, the exchange and Alameda Research hold 8 billion in FTT value, which is illiquid against a real market cap of 3 billion. Okay, so 5 billion of FTT just printed out of nowhere on their balance sheet. Okay, so this is the reason why. Okay, then we saw a massive 584 million worth of FTT transferred to Binance, which was confirmed by CZ that it was them. Okay, so they transferred everything to Binance because they're looking to liquidate their assets. All right, so CZ fired shots at Sam, which we covered yesterday. If you guys haven't checked the video out, I suggest you to go so that you are caught up. Okay, so FTX's primary token FTT dumped as a result, dropping 15%, and it's now trading at $22 region. But I checked, and we're gonna double check later. It's now trading at $18 if I'm not mistaken. All right, so Caroline, the CEO of Alameda Research, she issued a response. Okay, she's looking to buy and she's looking to steady the ship. Okay, she's looking to buy the FTT tokens from Binance. Okay, so FTT isn't the only worry. So this is why Solana is crashing. Alameda holds many more tokens which could be subject to downside pressure if the situation worsens. Okay, so besides FTT, which altcoins to watch? Okay, we analyzed the tokens held by 56 addresses of Alameda and listed more tokens of more than 1 million in holding value. Stablecoin USDC 30 million, FTX token FTT 22 million, SRM, Lido, Ren BTC, Ethereum, DAI, USDT, RNDR, BIT, Uni, and also they didn't mention Solana. All right, so they hold a lot of Solana in their assets. All right, so the FUD surrounding FTX has resulted in staggering outflows as people rush to withdraw funds because they think FTX doesn't have the liquidity to pay them back. Okay, which is simple as that. Sam recently issued a response stating that FTX is fine. Okay, so if there is smoke, there will be FUD. Okay, there will be a lot of people trying to escape, trying to save themselves. Okay, and I don't blame them because it is dangerous to just keep trusting these people. All right, so people in power, you always have to do your own research to know their background. All right, so let's take a look at the entire crypto market. Now let's take a look. All right, so 4.79 increase in the total market cap. Everything is seeing red. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance is actually rising. Okay, because you know, I don't need to say anything. Dogecoin, haha, told you guys. Cardano's is dropping. Matic dropping just a little bit, and Solana, Polkadot, DAI, Shiba Inu, the entire crypto market is seeing red. Okay, the FTT token, look at this. It's now $17. Okay, it just keeps on dropping. All right, so I'm just gonna end my video right here. Okay, so that's the entire update so far. So I'm gonna be paying attention to any further updates and I will put it in my video. So if hopefully tomorrow there's some good news that we can cover and we can all see some positivity in it. Okay, remember to do your own research, stay safe. All right, don't hold your crypto in centralized exchanges. If you have a cold wallet, store it there. All right, so with that being said, remember to like, subscribe, and comment on my video and let me know what you guys think about this whole entire fiasco, entire situation. All right, so I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for more updates, and peace.